This girl was murdered on the day this video was filmed by the people who filmed this video.
Just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body.
On September 22, 2006, Cassie Jo Stoddart, who was 16-year-old, agrees to look after their aunt and uncle's house, as well as their dogs and cats in their absence. That day at 6 p.m., Cassie's boyfriend, Matt Beckham, and then two of their close friends, Torey Adamcik and Brian Draper, went to the house to hang out. Cassie showed them around the house and then they went to the living room to watch Kill Bill. Before the movie ended, Torey and Brian said they wanted to go to the cinema and left the house. However, it wasn't long before they returned to the house. But this time, they went to the basement, which Brian had previously left open without anyone noticing. And a few hours later, Cassie was murdered. Her lifeless body was found 2 days after her murder on September 24th.
What's going on?
Somebody looks dead on my flag. Oh my God, it's my cousin's daughter. I need an ambulance.
Let me get you order medical. Stay on the line.
Oh God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Get everybody out. There's a girl dead on my floor.
Honey, is she breathing?
No, she isn't. She's cold. Oh my God.
She's cold as cut?
She's cold.
Okay, do you want to start CPR?
Her fingers are blue.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 16, 17. And her mom just drove up here and she's dead.
Okay, hon, we're gonna get them coming, okay?
Oh my God, okay.
When the police realized that the last person to have seen Cassie alive was Matt Beckham, they interrogated him. The detective on the case said that when they informed Matt of Cassie's murder, he did not show much emotion, which was a big red flag. But Matt passed the polygraph test well, and ultimately, the information he provided to the police led them to realize that besides Matt, two other people had seen Cassie alive that night, Brian Draper and Torey Adamcik. The police also interrogated Torey and Brian, who told them that they had gone to the cinema after leaving Cassie's house that night. But when asked about the movie they had seen, neither could remember anything about it.
What is the movie about?
Jeez, I don't exactly know. I remember being really bored.
So you go in a movie, you pay that money to go in a movie, and so your story is you didn't really watch the movie.
Well, I'm talking to the girls.
Okay, but they're 2 seats away. I mean, you could be doing a lot of talking, and at least you're picking up something. You're going to pick up at least one image off the screen that you saw. Tell us about one person. Describe one person you saw in the movie. What did they look like?
I'm seeing a man, and he looked at a TV screen. It had white noise on it. It had the shh thing.
And that's all you saw the whole movie. So how long do you think you were inside that movie theater? Grand total.
We were there for maybe 2 hours.
2 hours? You were inside that movie theater? And you don't remember one detail to help us out. We're trying to help you out.
I know, that's why I want to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to a lot of people. We viewed tape. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, you didn't go to the movie.
Okay.
You were not at that movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're going to have to get by that.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go to the movie, that's fine. But you're going to have to tell us where you went so that we can put you there, because it's I don't want something to cave in on you that's not working for you.
Brian.
Okay? We're here to help you, bro. Really, we are.
You know what happened.
Torey and Brian were intensely interrogated, but both of them denied any involvement in Cassie's murder.
I told you the first night that when I saw you that I don't think you're the type of person that could kill somebody cold-bloodedly.
Especially my close friend. Yeah.
Especially your close friend.
Of course.
Okay? There's nobody that's going to see you guys sneak back into the house.
No.
That didn't happen.
No.
And there's nobody that's going to see you around the house on Saturday.
No.
We're not going to find those people.
No. We were at our house at all.
Did you have anything to do with the murder? Did you have anything to do with the murder of Cassie?
No. No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
Torey?
No.
We know some things that you don't know that we know. Okay?
Okay.
And we know that you may be able to leave here and think that, okay, I've got him fooled. Maybe even call Torey up. Okay, dude, this is what's going on. Okay, this is what we need to say. This is what I told him. Okay, I told him about the car burglaries, but you know what? We're not buying the car burglaries.
That is the truth. I mean, that is the truth.
When did you work out the story?
I was to say.
When did you work out the story of the movie?
That was...
However, before taking the polygraph test, Brian Draper ultimately confesses to killing Cassie in the interrogation room in the presence of his parents.
Just the movie. I thought it was like this. I thought it was joking, you know, like, yeah, it's a joke. They're trying to, you know, he's trying to splash it on and look fake at all. And he said, we have to kill her. I can't believe I did this. And he said, we have to kill her. And so we stabbed it out of the way. And then he just kept, I heard it go in. I heard chest, like, I don't know, chest. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a joke.
They confessed that after leaving the house that night, they returned to the basement, first trying to lure Cassie and Matt downstairs by flipping the circuit breaker on and off to cut and restore power to the house, but they were unsuccessful. Matt also mentioned that one of the house dogs kept staring and barking at the basement stairs. Cassie, frightened, asked Matt to stay the night, but Matt's mother did not agree, and around 10:30 p.m., Matt left the house. On his way home, Matt called Torey to meet up again. But Torey spoke very quietly, making Matt think they were in the cinema. After Matt left the house, Brian and Torey again tried to scare Cassie by making noise and repeatedly cutting and restoring the house's power. They eventually went upstairs. To further frighten Cassie, who was sleeping on the couch, they opened and slammed a closet door. Then they attacked Cassie. The two of them stabbed Cassie about 30 times, with 12 of those being fatal. The pathologist who examined Cassie reported that most of the fatal wounds were inflicted on the right ventricle of Cassie's heart. Brian and Torey left Cassie's body and fled the house.
What about the way that you guys left? You said you went down the stairs, is that right? You went back down?
Yes.
The stairs. What happened to the dog?
The dog stayed upstairs and just kept barking.
Okay.
Just like you.
And then did you guys, as you went down the stairs, did you bolt right out the door?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
So,
we went and turned the towel back on.
why did you do that?
Because, I don't know, it just, well, I couldn't panic, you know, we did get away dead and stuff, that's, I don't know, I just wanted the power back on and stuff, just everything was right.
Are you sure the power was off?
Yeah, the power was off.
You're positive?
Yeah, positive.
Okay. Brian, does he make you put the knife in her? Do you stab her too?
No, I don't stab her.
Are you sure you don't stab her? I know you don't want to stab her. I know that is the last thing in the world that Brian would ever do. But does at any time does Torey make you stab her? Are you sure? Because I want you to think about this. I know that there's a lot going on. The mood, you know, the screaming, the gurgling, the sounds that you're seeing, probably the smells that you're smelling now of blood and that smell. Okay, you've got a lot going on. You've got a burst of adrenaline. Okay, if he's yelling at you, are you sure you don't see your hand coming out accidentally? Are you sure that you don't stab her accidentally? Is that possible that happens?
I dropped my knife. Dropped it.
Do you drop it after you stab her? Because we definitely have, I mean, she's going, okay, but then I want you to think back, okay? But we can work it out, you know, like we said before, if it's something he says, okay, you have to, because, I mean, you're frightened because you think, oh my gosh, look what he's done, and now you have to. I mean, if that's the case, we'll work through it. We just need to work through that. Some of the stabs are real deep. You know, they're forceful. Those are not you, okay? I know that. And then some are real light. They can tell. And they said that some of them are just little pecks on you, And you know what? I'm thinking, you're caught up in a situation. Is Torey, is the fact that he's doing this and scaring you, are you scared that if you don't do this, something might happen? I mean, is that possible? Because
you seen what he just did.
I don't think you're stabbing her to kill her. I don't think you would ever in a million years try and do that. Okay? But do you get caught up in the moment and you're just doing it to show them so you don't get turned on? Does that happen? Be honest with us, okay? Is that what happened? Did you just barely get it just to try to get the hell out of there? Is that what happens? Okay.
How many times do you think? I mean, was it just a couple once? What's that? You didn't want to? We know that. We know you didn't. I don't know. Okay. Was it just in the stomach area or the chest? The leg. Okay. Your leg. Okay.
Where else?
The leg and 2 times in the chest with the leg.
When you said you threw the knife down?
Yeah, I dropped the knife.
Where'd you drop the knife?
Always the stairs.
And then you pick it back up?
No, he gets stuck.
What makes you finally have to stab?
She comes over and says makes sure she's dead. You need to stab her. You need to stab her. I don't know what you think. And I say, I can't do it. And she you need to stab her. Just do it quick.
And what do you do?
Stab her in one leg, and he says, it's not going to work. She has to die.
We do know that that Torey and Brian have gone back in the house, okay? We do know that the two of them murder. We do know that they murder Cassie, okay? We got the evidence at this point to prove that.
We found the evidence. We know the details. We've got the knife that you used. We've got the masks that you used. We've got the videotape. We've got it. There's a tape up in there that you buried. Okay? Try to catch on fire. All that stuff.
3 days later, Brian Draper showed the police where he had hidden the items used to kill Cassie that night. 2 dagger-style knives with sheaths, a silver and black-handled knife with a smooth blade, a folding knife, a red and white mask, latex gloves, and a videotape containing footage of Brian and Torey planning the murder, their reactions after the murder, and of course, footage of Cassie.
Oh, hello, Cassie. I'm getting you on tape, okay? Say hi, please.
Hi.
Okay, see ya. Wait, have you seen Torey? He's supposed to meet me here at 7:30, and it's 8:19. He's an hour late. You don't even care, do you? Okay, see ya.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cassie's family, but she had to do the work. We have to stick with the plan. She's perfect, so she's gonna die. I'm going to some vacation by his house, probably. And we have a new victim now. Her name is Miranda Chacon. She started sleeping, so she told me to be quiet and to shut up, so now she's dead.
We're here in his car. The time is 9:50, September 22nd, 2006. Unfortunately, we have the grueling task of killing our 2 friends. And they are right in that house just down the street.
We just talked to them. We were there for an hour. But
We checked out the whole house. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked the back doors, so it's all locked. Now we just gotta wait. And yeah, we're really nervous right now, but we're ready.
we're listening to the greatest rock band
We've
ever,
waited for this for a long time.
Pink Floyd, before we commit the ultimate crime of murder.
We waited for this for a long time.
a long time.
We'll stay tuned. Just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, fuck. That felt like it wasn't real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up. We gotta get our act straight.
It's okay. Okay, let's buy movie tickets now.
Okay.
Come on. Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
What makes this case even more unbelievable are the killer's sources of inspiration, and of course their death list. Brian and Tori were inspired by the movie Scream to commit the murder, which is why they are called the Scream Killers. They also mention being inspired by Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, the Columbine High School shooters, as well as by Zodiac and Ted Bundy.
I met Torey Adamcik in sophomore year. He started talking about the movie Scream, how it'd be cool to actually do a Scream type crime. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, have you ever, thought about that? Not really. I mean, I've thought about other things like, Columbine. And he really wasn't into that. And I was like, well, I could either be alone or I could join his plan and be with him and not be alone.
They had a death list which included the names of some of their friends and classmates, one of whom was Cassie Jo Stoddart. On April 17, 2007, Brian Draper was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Following that, on June 8, 2007, Torey Adamcik was also convicted of the same charges. Their sentences are life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 30 years for conspiracy to commit murder. We hope that Cassie's soul is at peace.
I think the first memory I have of her is we were joking around in class, and she was smiling, and that's the image I have in my mind now. Is I can't get that out of my mind, and man, it's hard to talk about. But in the beginning, she was just a nice person, and she, sorry.